That's what we're looking forward to tonight. People get put in the mouth. We are on top. That's what we're looking. Come on, come on. Harry's on fire. Kicking down the reservoir. Charlie's on fire. Europe's on fire. Harry's on fire. Kicking goes from left and right. Charlie's on fire. The best is like
Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes at Marvel Stadium last night. Unbelievable. The Carlton Football Club get the job done. 16 goals, 6-102 to the Western Bulldogs, 13 goals, 12-90 at a very, very loud Marvel Stadium last night. I am absolutely thrilled with that result. I don't even know where to start. It seems like it's a dream. It seems like it's not real. You wake up and you realize, oh my God, it happened. The Blues are back. The Blues are on the map, finally. Last night was kind of like what we were imagining kind of back in 2015, 2016. I remember having conversations with people and the common theme was, oh, just wait until Harry and Charlie are in, their 5th and 6th years and, they're going to be great. They're going to be kicking so many goals, all of that. And to see it come to fruition last night, to see that forward mix come to fruition was so exciting. And, to see the maturity of the group last night was all we've been asking for. And I'm just so thrilled. I'm so proud to be a supporter. I'm so proud. We stuck fat and, we've started the season in the perfect way. We're 2-0. It's crazy. It's the first time we've won a round 1 or a round 2 game since 2012. And the last time we did it was the best feeling that I myself have ever felt as a Carlton supporter. We started that season 3-0, beat the Pies in round 3 on that Friday night and premiership favourites. And obviously the season turned pretty sour pretty quickly and we didn't make finals. And, it's just poetic 10 years on to the day. It's just poetic how it's all unfolded. But, let's unpack it a bit. I'll give you my version of what happened in my world last night. So I won tickets to a Western Bulldogs President's Club function back in 2019 and wasn't able to redeem them for the last 2 seasons for obvious reasons, COVID and whatnot. I finally got them, 2 tickets. I took my brother. Now we get in there, President's Club function, where, probably two of 5 or 6 Carlton people in there, maybe 7. And we get there and I told you what I was going to do last night. I made it very clear. I said I was going to go to that function. I was going to eat their food. I was going to drink their wine. And I was going to walk out with 4 points. And that's what we did. That is exactly what we did. Food was good. I'll give them that. There was a moment that I will recall right now. And the president of the Western Bulldogs coterie group, I guess, whoever puts on those functions, he did a speech. Now, 2 significant things happened. Number 1, did not invite Luke Sayers up on stage to say a few words, which I thought was a little rude, or not even an acknowledgement, but that's okay. They don't know any class down there at Footscray. The second thing was he went way too early. So this gentleman, I don't know his name, but he was talking about Carlton and he was talking about, looking forward to having a good game. And he said the following. He said, we are looking forward to putting Carlton's finals aspirations back where they belong. And I turned to my brother Chris and I thought to myself,
who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that? Oh my God.
In what reality, in what world do the Western Bulldogs ever get to talk like that? So I thought that was a precursor for things to come. Put his foot right in his mouth and Anyway, the game starts. I thought the first quarter was really entertaining. Things seem to be working pretty well. We seem to continue on from last week. It was a high-scoring first quarter. The Doggies got a few goals at the end of that first, and I thought, okay, we probably need to clean that up a little bit. Second quarter was scintillating. That's the best footy I think I've seen us play with this group. Yeah, in a very long time. Just the handball chains, the knowledge and the understanding and the connection to know where the next player is going to be. It was crazy. And I'll be honest, at halftime, I got a phone call from Joseph Adamo. Bless his soul. Bless that man's soul. He's lost the lid completely. He's basically saying, it's on. We're going to dominate them. And I felt like we had mentally crushed them. And I felt like in the first half, we had proved that we were so much better than them. And start of the third, I'm looking on the ground. I was sitting on level 2, right behind the goals, right above our cheer squad, and I'm looking at the matchups. And we spoke about it during the week. We spoke about our tools just being a little bit too much for them. And I looked at it, Harry, Charlie, Jack Silvani, Tom de Koning's there, and we just stretched them. We just stretched them so much. And, full credit to the midfield who really got on top. Now, the third quarter, and I guess the second half was the ultimate test, because there's this notion that we should be beating teams by 10 goals and putting the foot down. I disagree. I want to be challenged, and we were challenged. The Dogs, full credit to them. They came out in that second half, and they put it right on us. And it was the ultimate test. No coaches. We had 2 coaches, senior coaches that, are actually with this group all day, every day. Challenges. We lose Oscar McDonald just on half time to a back injury. I'm not sure how serious it is at the time of filming this, but challenges started appearing, and the resilience of the group was really tested. And I thought we passed the resilience test with flying colours. We made sure not to allow it to become a 5-goal swing. We made sure to control the tempo of the game. I noticed us switching the ball in defensive 50, and the Dogs just locked the ball in their forward half and in our defensive half. And I thought like I said, the courage and the resilience of the group to just stick fat, trust each other. We made some mistakes. There were a few skill errors. I think in that fourth quarter, I think there were 3 passages of play where we literally just kicked it straight to them. I think Sard kicked it straight to a Dogs player. I think Setterfield turned it over when he went to kick it to Corey Durden. There were a few moments which, we're going to learn from. And I think that's also the reality of where this group's at. We've matured and we've shown some serious improvement. But at the same time, we've got some improvement to come. It's not the finished product. It's a bloody good product, though. I'll give you that. So second half was about holding on, sticking fat, trusting each other, and just getting managing the game. And that's part of this sport. You've got to be able to manage the game. And I couldn't help but feel that second half and the way that we were tested was something that we will take away, and that'll pay us back later in the year. And we've spoken about needing to bank wins early. The season is so unpredictable. We have a different variable added to the mix given the health and safety protocols. It looked pretty grim last week. I thought we were going to be losing a lot more than what we actually did lose in terms of players available. But the fact that we're 2-0 now, it's just for all the supporters, it's just so good. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of the hard work. I'm proud of the club, and I'm right behind what's going on. That's my overall takeaway. I am right behind everything. Off field, on field, there's a connection. They spoke about wanting to be a united club and a united group and a connected group. And not only did they speak about it, but it's actually there. You can see it. They play for each other. They stick up for each other. All the little things, Walsh gets tackled pretty heavily in that third. I think Cripps goes in and just throws his weight around and backs him up. Little things like that. Lockie O'Brien, just loved what he did last night as well. Just chipping away at it and getting better each week. And I just can't remember. Pretty much 10 years ago is the last time I remember feeling this good about the club. So I'm proud. The fans last night on the fan cams, that was special. That was really special to see everyone from around the world. We had people from Dubai, Shanghai, Hong Kong, St. Louis in the US. We really had the blue abroad. It was blue abroad. It was everywhere. And, I'm just so excited to ride this wave and finally, after, I'm 30 years old and, I had a little bit of a patch between 09 and 2011/12 where we were okay as a team and there were some exciting moments, but I'm right behind this. This is the turning point for us, I'm pretty sure. I think the way the group are focused and locked in and the way they play, it's just, we need to be very mindful to stay in the moment. I've spoken to a lot of people who have been alive for, the golden era, the 70s, the 80s, etc. And just to see, it's quite unique to see them just calm and just watching and overlooking us younger generation supporters who haven't seen a premiership or who haven't seen success. And, if you go even younger than me and you go to like my brother's age, he's 20, and you go even younger than that, like these kids have seen nothing. They've literally seen nothing and they've stuck fat. So I just want to see everyone enjoy it, living in the moment. And because the reality is you don't know what's happening tomorrow, whether it be in sport, whether it be in life. Tomorrow's never promised. So if you don't live in the moment, like what are you going to do? And to have this documentation right now, and the history books, the historians will look back at the Blue Abroad YouTube channel in 100 years from now, and they'll watch exactly how we reacted when everything turned around after the lowest point in the club's history, the longest premiership drought in the club's history, and it's quite special and it's quite unique to be a part of. So I'm wrapped. Thought the player of the game, if I had to pick one, there were so many players that really stepped up. You talk about Matt Kennedy's fourth quarter. Thought Sam Doherty was inspirational. There's so many good players. Charlie Kerner kicking 5. What a story. What a story that is. But I think when the game was really there to be won in that first half, and when we really put him away, it was the captain. It was fucking Cripper.
I said it last time I was on it. He's the best football player in the world. I don't know why he's laughing for. Chris, why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious. No, you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if, buts and maybes. I do absolutes.
He was possessed. He looks super strong and he's leading from the front. And, I almost feel guilty feeling this good. It almost feels unreal. It almost feels like, oh, maybe, I don't deserve to feel this good. But you got to enjoy it. You got to enjoy it for what it is. I'm speechless. That's all I've really got. That's really all I've got for you. I just want to enjoy it as much as possible and live in the moment. And we've got the Hawks next week. And I guess the next phase of the test for us is, we've had 2 games where we were not expected to win. We were the underdogs. We now move into a game or a patch of games now, the next 2 in particular, where we're going to be the favourite. So how are we going to deal with that expectation? And, I'm just a very happy Carlton supporter right now. 2-0 on top of the world. I just wish for some more good health, some more good luck. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen from here? Dare I say it? Can we do a Leicester City and just rise from the ashes and just get the job done this year? I don't know. I'm going to live in the moment. They're going to live week to week, and I'm just looking forward to it. But I would love to turn the attention to you. Please document below in the comments, what was your experience? Where'd you watch the game? What did you think of the game? Some of your comments that will educate me and some others about the game and just to get a full package as to what happened. And like I said, when people are watching this stuff in decades from now, they'll be able to get a full account of what happened. So I'll chat to you in the comments. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy the rest of the week. And as always, go the Mighty Blues.